organizations?
Well, I think we have a duty to support the arts community. But if you look at state funding, Paducah gets 2-to-1 from the state and what we get. So that's something that we need to be heard probably a little bit more in Frankfurt. Also, people need to be included. I think the arts has a perception it's for certain type of people, but I think we need to be more inclusionary of the in total population. There's a lot of people out there that feel that that's not for me. That's for the people that may be from a different economic situation. We need to open the doors to maybe new ideas of creating new revenue streams for everybody. And I think through promoting it a little bit better, I think we can do that. Me myself, I believe I did get a promotion letter, but that was only after they became in trouble. And that tells me that sometimes we've got to be more proactive before something goes and gets itself in real trouble. You can sense it if you've been in the business world. It's coming, so you can't wait till it's too late. You have to try to head that off before things get out of hand.
One of the issues on the table now is the city's role with the River Park Center and taking over some of the operational duties of that. What are your thoughts about the city taking on that role when it relates to that?
Well, we may have to take it over, and I know that that'll be more of a burden on the taxpayer, but it's there. I like the River Park Center. I think the people that work there, they all work hard and mean well, but this entity has been in trouble for a while, and I believe it just didn't happen overnight. And really, you need to take a good look at it and hold people accountable for the operations. They're, like I said, they're all good people, but when your ship's taking on water, you know that it's time to plug some holes. And just as every other business out here in the community, in this community, and nationwide are doing at this time, sometimes you have to cut costs and expenses and even payrolls, and to make yourself viable. And that's one thing. I think another thing they can do is open that up also to more people. I hear all the time that that's for the rich people. That's not for us. I had a guy the other day that said, I knocked on his door, and very pro. He's very positive of the River Park Center, but he said he wished it could include more people. He said, I pay taxes, but it just seems like a lot of things that go on down there are so expensive that I can't afford to go and take his kids. And which was a good idea. And I told him I would relay the message. So that's what I'm doing here today with you.
Is that one of the biggest when you talk about including more people? And is it just making it less expensive for folks to tap into these resources?
You've got to understand that in Owensboro, if you have a business here in town, there's a price point. We have typically we have low taxes, but your average mean income is also relatively low. So we have to somehow figure out how to, as cost effective as we can, to get people to participate at a level that they can afford. And I believe it can be done. You look at your most successful businesses right now during this era, it's the one that can provide a service at a low cost and make a profit at the same time. So that's what we need to do. We need to make it more affordable for more folks so they can feel included too. And maybe think outside the box and bring some different activities. I think the River Park should be used constantly, promoted constantly, and there shouldn't be any time that goes by that they're not being used. Because any time you sit there with an unused facility, you're paying expenses. You're paying for overhead. So we need to be bringing as much revenue in as we can.